Welcome back to the 2010 Europeans at Thorpe, just outside London. In this report, we'll be turning our attentions to the slalom finals. Well, in slalom, to complete a pass, skiers must enter the course through a gate and successfully negotiate 6 buoys before leaving through an exit gate. With each completed pass, the rope length is shortened until the crucial point at which the length of the rope between the boat and the skier is actually shorter than the distance to the buoy itself. By which point, of course, it's more than just a stretch for the winning skier. So that's the theory. Time now to witness the best skiers in the world put it into practice. As we move onto the water now for highlights of the women's finals, our commentator on the dock at Thorpe, Desbert Kennedy.
It's slalom finals time. Here we are back at Thorpe Park, John Battleday Centre. The Mastercraft now pulling Manon Costard in on the 13-metre line, 1-3. Looking good at the start, a nice gate and around ball 1. She should run this, will need a score on the following pass, but this looks like a good 13-metre pass. That's 11.5 metres out to each one of these boys, so she's got a little spare line on that opening pass. We'll shorten up now and she'll come back on the 12-metre line. So here she goes now on the 12, only a half-metre of spare line on this one. Around ball 1, she'll score 1, but she's pulled out of position as she gets towards 2. She's really struggling here. Oh, going down as she got to ball 3. But our judges will award 2.5 on the 12-metre line for Manon Costard of France. Well, you can see it looks like it's a painful fall, but she was stretching to try and get that extra half, which of course she couldn't do on that occasion. Now we go to Barbora Kolesarova. She's all the way from Slovakia. 12-metre line again. Half-metre of line to spare. Nice setup. Picking up something like 800 pounds of pressure, pulling across the enormous power of the Mastercraft, something close to 400 kilos crossing the wakes and getting up to over 100 kilometers per hour. Very deceptive when you watch it on our small screen. Coming through now the 12-metre line. She's got to somehow get through beyond ball 2.5 on this to take the lead. Pulled out of position, and again that looked painful. Oh, but she's so disappointed. She won't feel the pain, but that was a disappointing run for Barbora Kolesarova. Well, nevertheless, Barbora in the lead, and that score on the 11.25 line could be hard to beat. But let's see now if June Fladborg, holder of the pending world jump record, if she can run the 12-metre line. That's a must-do pass, only a half-metre of spare line to get around anyone of the 6 boys. But June does not look comfortable here. She's being pulled out of position. Oh, she must be heartbroken by that. She would normally run that 12-metre line almost with her eyes closed. So June not looking too happy with that one as we move on now to Kate Adriensen from Belgium. 12-metre pass. So this 12-metre pass proving to be very difficult indeed. Kate Adriensen, World Games champion. Rhythm is nice at the start, but she's already pulled out of position again on the 12-metre line. Oh, this is very surprising, making a recovery, but she's not settling in. I don't think she's going to get out around 6. No, the score 5 boys as she goes back to the green grass of Thorpe Park. Hannah Edda back from Sweden is next to try and run the 12. Well, let's see if she has better luck. Around ball 1 looking okay on 1, heading out towards 2, but knowing the 12 is difficult, back on the back of the ski. Oh, what's happening here today? Putting the hand to the head and having to settle for 2 boys on the 12. Well, this is a big disappointment. Barbora Kolesarova is still in the lead. Now we go to that World Cup star, Claire-Lise Belter from France. Is Claire going to run the 12? But she's certainly capable of doing it on a good day. This is a much more capable looking start, getting into a nice rhythm here at the halfway point. Looking under no stress whatsoever, looking good. Now she feels within her head she's going to run this. She's pulling out to clear the 12. Oh, thank goodness, we have a clear pass on the 12, Claire-Lise Belter. Well, as the audience cheers in the background. Oh, just a moment, we're getting some news in over the radio. We said that she had run the 12, but there's some doubt about her opening gates on the 12-metre pass. Now, Claire-Lise Belter doesn't know that. She continues on the 11.25. But, oh, we've got word in. Oh, unfortunately, she doesn't score the opening gates on the 12-metre pass. She has to settle for a score of 0 at the 12. Oh, that's a heartbreaker for Claire-Lisa Velter. So, let's see if Natalia Berdnikova can break this 12-metre line hex. Well, it shows, you know, this is such a difficult sport. Let's see, she's got through the gates and she will score one getting back into the wake. She's got one, but she's running into real trouble as she rounded two. She didn't get back to the wakes. And unfortunately for the Belarus athlete, Natalia Berdnikova is going to have to settle for 1.5. Again, there is a real jinx on this 12-metre line right now. Ksenia Kamarova, let's see what she can do on the 12. Well, she's certainly capable of running it. Tall athlete, all the way from Russia. And oh, this is more like it. She's got into a rhythm. Look, waiting for each boy to come up. Most of the work done before she gets to each boy. Settling in now, round boy 6 and out the end gate. And the gates are fine. Thank goodness for that. Ksenia, you are now in the lead. If you can get beyond 1.5 boys on this next pass. Getting the 1. Scoring the 2, getting pulled back in. We have a new leader, Ksenia Kamarova. She knows very few have succeeded on the 12. Nice, strong position to be in. Now, past European champion, Anais Ahmad, one of the great 3-eventers in the world today on the 12-metre line. Well, of all of the athletes here today, this is the one you'd bet your money on for a 12-metre pass, nice and clean. Personal best is 3 boys on the short 10.75 length line. This is the 12. Half a metre spare to clear. She's looking back, checking to make sure the gates are intact. Well, now the heart begins to pump. This is 11.25 rope length. That's 1/4 of a metre too short to get around any of these boys. She's settling into a nice rhythm on 2. She's going to make it and score 3. She's heading now for 4 in the 11.25. She's got 4. Can she make it out to 5? Anais Ahmad has got around 5, pulling back into the wakes, stretching for 6. Stretching for 6. You can hear the groan from the audience.
Skied good, good conditions out there. A big crosswind like gusty, so not easy to ski in, but good conditions. Had a good start at 11 and had a big 4. Got a lot of speed on 5. Tried to slow down a bit, but obviously too much. And tried to pull on to 6, but I got to 6 with too much speed and couldn't handle it. So it's a 5.5 at 11. I know Clem and Nicole can do it and can do better, so I'm just gonna hold my breath for another 2 skier.
Well, hold your breath, Anais Ahmad, because with 5.5 boys on the 11.25, what a strong position. Marion Mathieu of France, her personal best is 4 on the 11, so she's going to be really pushed to a maximum here to get anywhere close to Anais Ahmad. But this is a beautiful 12-metre pass. Look at the time she has waiting for each boy to come up. That's the way to do it. I'm picking up the 400 kilos of pressure going through the gate from the giant Mastercraft. 11.25. Now she's got to get beyond 5.5 to take the lead on this one. She's got a good gate and she's got around 1, pulling out to 2. She's getting around 2, but no, that's all she's going to get. She won't get out around 3. But again, a great performance. 2 boys on the 11.25 for Marion Mathieu. And she'd love to relive this one, just stretching, but knowing right there that that's as far as she's going to go. Trying to make it out and get back to the wake. No chance, I'm afraid, but a great, great effort. Now, this young lady on the water, she is reaching this point with a heavy heart. The 12-metre line, she's had, to be frank, a disaster in the tricks event. And you know, for somebody who's been at world record level, that's a hard burden to carry. But this is Clementine Lucine, one of the great stars of our World Cup. And as you can see, she is not letting that earlier disappointment get into her head. She didn't make that look difficult at all. That was a 12-metre line. She's shortening up now to the 11.25. If she gets beyond 5.5 here, can she do it? Let's just see. Is this the recovery of the weekend? Looking good at the halfway point. Clementine Lucine from France. Oh, she's looking like she might even run this over to 5. Can she get out to 6? Beautiful pass. Must be thrilled with that. She has actually run the 11.25. She is in the lead and close to a gold medal. Here she is now, the short 10.75, 3/4 of a metre too short to get around any of the boys, reaching for one, taking one, and look, the smile has returned to this megastar's face. Well done, Clementine Lucene. Well, don't start the celebrations yet, Clem, because here comes Nicole Arthur. Oh, stunning talent. This young lady coming in on the 12-metre line, she was the World Junior Champion, World Under-21 Champion, World Open Champion, and now she's going for that one title that has always eluded her. And this is the 2010 European Waterski Championships here at Thorpe Park in the Battle Day Centre behind the Mastercraft. Now that's the way to open up. Wow, is Clementine Lucene biting her fingernails right now? Well, let's see what Nicole Arthur can do. If anyone can do it, it is Nicole. On the 11.25 line, 1/4 of a metre too short to get around any one of these boys. Out around two, stretching for two. Oh, back on the back of her ski. Nicole Arthur is saying, if only. Her score, 2 boys on the 11.25 line.
So, confirmation of the women's final results here at Thorpe. The French dominant, with Clementine Lucene taking the win. Anaïs Ahmad second, and Nicole Arthur of the UK third.
After what I did in trick this morning, I was so upset and so angry to get something really good out of slalom that I've been fighting the whole way like I've never done before. And to end up winning slalom for the first time at European is probably going to end up being one of the best days.
And the French, I mean, this whole European Championship, they seem on fire.
Yeah, we're so many, we're 18 skiers, so it's a lot, and we have some really, really good skiers. So when one is skiing good, then the other one wants to ski good as well, and it's awesome motivation for us to do that.
Well, there's more action yet to come from Thorpe. Join us after the break when we'll be back with action from the men's final.